Hey YouTube, Christian Pepper Gal here, and today I will be cooking my cheesy chicken, rice, and broccoli meal in a bag. So why don't you come along with me? First thing we're going to do is open the bag. I'm going to use my handy dandy scissors because I always have a problem with pulling the tab across and ripping it open. And I thought I'd save a little time on camera for doing that. Okay. Now as we open it, this one has the zip seal. So I'm going to open it right up, unzip it, pull out the sauce mix bag and the oxygen absorber. And then as you can see inside, that basically just leaves the ingredients. Now, there are several different ways that we can cook this meal in a bag. You can cook it on the stove top, over a campfire in a camp stove or cup or whatever you use on the fire for your meals. And you can cook it in the microwave, which I've done many times with many of my different meals in the bag. Or you can do like we're going to do it today. We're going to cook it right in the bag. We're just going to take some boiling water and pour it in. So hang on there while I grab the water. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the boiling water and I'm going to set it aside here for a moment. I'm going to take the sauce packet, open it up, and pour it into the Mylar bag. Well, pour the contents, not the bag. Okay, then I'm going to take the 1 1/4 cups of boiling water, pour it directly into the Mylar bag. Take a spoon, stir it all up. It smells good already. I wish you could smell it. Okay, this is kind of hot, so I'm going to try and show it to you. There's the food in the bag with the water. I'm going to seal the bag, or if you don't have the Ziplocs, you can just take those little paper clips or the clamps and close the bag with that. Then I'm going to take this bag koozie or cozy, however you say it, and I'm going to put the bag of food right inside there. I'm going to close it up, and then we're going to set this aside for about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'll check it at 10, and then once it is ready, I'll be back. And I am back. Okay, so I checked it at 10 minutes, and it's a good thing I did, because up at the top of the bag, some of the sauce ingredients were still hanging out there. So I gave it a good stir, and then I put it back in, and now it's been 15 minutes total. So we're going to check it and see how it is coming along. Okay. That bag koozie just didn't want to stay up there. Okay, so it's still very hot. Here's what it looks like after sitting in the boiling water for 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stir it. It looks pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my bowl. If I were out camping or out in the wilderness and eating it like it's meant to be eaten, I would just let it stay in the Mylar bag here until it cools down enough to eat. But for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and pour it in a bowl. And not only the time, but that way you can see what it actually looks like when it's cooked. So I'll go ahead and pour it in the bowl. Make sure we got everything out. Okay, so here it is in the bowl. It's just a tad bit runny right now, but once it sits and cools down, then it should come to a perfect consistency for eating. So I'm going to let it cool down for a bit. Then I'll be back and we'll give it a taste test. Okay, I'm back and ready to do a taste test. It's not as hot, and as hopefully you can see, it has thickened up quite a bit. So it's not as runny as it was, and it's about at the perfect temperature now to taste it. So I only wish you could taste this with me. I want to get a little bit of everything in that spoonful there. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give it a taste now. It is so good. Excuse me. And so perfect. The broccoli is just perfect. It's a little bit, not really crunchy, but it's not soft and mushy. And the chicken tastes awesome. The rice is perfectly cooked. The only thing I might do different is I like a little more cheese to it. So if so inclined, I might add another tablespoon of the cheese powder. But as it is great. It will make a great meal out on the trail, backpacking, camping, or if the SHTF scenario happens. Okay, sorry, I had a little problem with that SHTF, getting it out there. So I'm going to put a link to the recipe down below in the description box. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask or comment. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more of them, please click on like and subscribe, and then click that little bell. That'll give you notification of the next video when it comes out. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, happy prepping and God bless. Now, I'm going to eat this. I'm hungry.